आज के कार्यक्रम के गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर माननीय वांकी लोवांग जी, मिनिस्टर PHE वाटर सप्लाई DOTCL इंफॉर्मेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश को मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं। एक बार जोरदार तालियों से सर का स्वागत करें।
Today's chief guest, Honorable Member of Parliament, Arunachal East Lok Sabha Constituency, Sri Tapir Bauji. Special guest, Honorable MLA, Sri Wangki Lowang ji. Deputy Commissioner, SP, ADC, ZPC, Principal, WRGC College, Principal, Narkotiak College and his associates, the Panchayat leaders, ZPMs, and of course Dr. A.K. Misra, who was also part of this institution since long, and all other dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, student friends, this is a great moment in the life of this institution, celebrating its age, attending the age of 25 years of learning and teaching, the interactions which has been going on. Regarding this 25 years, I just want to share one short story which I happened to hear from one of the spiritual gurus in TV I saw. His name is Sudhanshuji Maharaj. So he was narrating one fine morning, I was watching a TV, the essence which I could realize. He said when all the beings were created, including human beings, all the animals, the birds, everything, God sat down one fine day and started distributing the age limit of everyone. So, human was hiding with an intention to get more. Then the God started distributing to all the animals after receiving the age. And in fact, they happened to get more. But after this dispersing, human being got up and asked God, God, I have not received my age. Then God said, where were you? Now only 25 is left, 25 years. So it is yours here, take this one. So human being objected, the human objected. I was waiting, expecting more. How can it be? How can I take this 25 years? Then God said, just keep it in your hand, yes, and sit here. If anybody surrenders, it will be yours. And after a while, cow came, said, cow was assigned 50 years. He said, God, how can I live this punishing life of 50 years? I have to plow, I have to give milk and pull carts, block carts, so many activities. So such a laborious and tough life, 50 years. So God reduced the life of cow to 25 years and gave that age to human being. So human life became 50 years. Then a bit later, dog came out running, said, God, I will not have an own house. I have to be a chokidar. And night time also I will find it a sleepless night watching all the owner's property. That's why 50 years is too long for such kind of life. Then dog surrendered 25 years and gave it to human being. The human life became 75 years. Then after a while, owl came, the bird, no? Ullu. The bird came and said, God, I will not see in daytime. I have to fetch my food in the night time. And such kind of life, how can I live for 50 years? And everybody will be shouting at me, night time if I disturb. So, 25 years, the owl surrendered and was given to human being, and human life became 100 years. But out of these 100 years, only 25 years is ours. Other rest, 75 years is borrowed from someone else. When you cross 25, you become a parent, you become a father, you become a mother. So you become a responsible person. You have to feed your child, you have to look after your house. That is the life borrowed from cow, the age of responsibility. After crossing 50 years, you have a grandchild, then the father, yours, they have to go for work. So you have to look after their children. That is the life borrowed from dog. And after crossing 75 years, now you cannot see daytime also. And you cannot sleep nighttime also. And you start coughing, disturbing the family members. That is life from Ullu. So, whatever you do within these 25 years, see your childhood, right from childhood. Even you find happiness in playing with pebbles. You enjoy a barefoot, running barefoot, life, even with eating nothing. So this is our original life. That's why actual happiness is there in the 25 years. And this 25th year, I think, the very crucial period this institution has crossed, have experienced. It had long, very tough time also. I remember when this college was there at Khela, Chadjo, the son of the principal also was abducted and was released after 1 week, somehow alive. So these were the experiences this institution had. And with this growing time, though we had a lot of stormy days, this institution has somehow managed to pull on, and is one of the colleges which has produced students of with high academic achievements. And I am looking forward that such things will happen more. And college is supposed to be the last stage of learning on an average, except until you go for a specialization or PhD or doctorate or master degrees. I would urge upon the students to map their activities. There should be activity mapping of your routines, your thoughts. Ideas rule the world. So let this institution be a center of ideas. Like All India Institute of Medical Sciences, if no other hospital is capable of diagnosing or treating a patient, they are referred to AIMS. So that is the best, highest place of healing and treatment. Similarly, let this institution, let this college also be a place of vision, envisioning ideas, because ideas rule the world. Let us try to think over what we can do. In your own, you write down all the students. I think you can do even some kind of tuition, some kind of interaction with village students, teachers, visit some neighboring village schools. If you have time, You can take classes there also for 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, and important idea. There are some good ideas. Similarly, I consider today's event as a very special because even Naharkotia College principal and some of the learned faculty members also are attending this function. I would encourage and request such more interaction at student level so that they can learn more from each other's interaction. We are historically knit together. The Assam, Naharkotia or Deomali, Khonsa, they are part of same history, of the same page. This new generation also should interact each other, learn from each other, so that it can contribute for the betterment of our country. And for the rest, I think with the your contribution, participation of students, the teaching faculties, and all other associated with this institution and activities, I am hopeful that this school will see a better future. This institution will produce reputed citizens in many fields, because if you really think, give a mind to a little bit of taking out some time from your own daily routine and start for some creativity. Even the music, even the dance, or the language, I think, let us imagine in our time, what more can we add to it? What can we create? What more can we contribute? That way, if we imagine ourselves, I think definitely we can bring out some new ideas in many fields. Leaving apart the structures, infrastructure of the institution, the great events, the great knowledge that today we are experiencing, even the aeroplanes, for the matter. It was invented by Wright brothers of America, but if you go through that history, they have never seen college. They were not that qualified. But their way of thinking made the difference of creating these aeroplanes with this modern world. So like that, I would like to suggest or request the students' friends to innovate themselves, to create themselves such ideas, to try to be creative in forming some kind of ideas which can be useful to the society and future. I have received memorandum from your side. I will also try to do whatever is possible. I am aware of your problems, and government under the leadership of our beloved Chief Minister Sri Pema Khandu and Narendra Modi at the center is doing their best and will do to solve your problems. The developments taking stride in our state, like the highways, the bridges. Sometimes I imagine from here going to Itanagar was a very difficult journey few years back, because I have to go to Dibrugarh, I have to wait for the ferries, negotiate the price, and also if the timing is not right, you cannot cross that Brahmaputra river. It is very dangerous, risky. That time, at a point of time, some few years back. But now the Bogibeel Bridge, with the construction of Bogibeel Bridge, we are benefited. We can move even night time, any time. So these are some of the examples of development taking place in our region, including Assam, Arunachal, and entire Northeast, in fact. With this, I thank the organizers for giving me opportunity to say a few words during this celebration of Silver Jubilee. With best wishes, I conclude my part of the speech. Thank you.